I was 26. I had just had a baby. She was 8 months old. We just didn't really think it was going to end up being cancer. It was just kind of like the world kind of stopped. We didn't really expect it at all. I had been going in and out of doctors since I had gotten pregnant. They kind of always brushed off my symptoms and just said, oh, it's pregnancy related and it'll go away once you have the baby. And then it didn't go away. And in 2011, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And then about 4 months later, my then 11-month-old daughter, Saoirse, was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is an aggressive pediatric cancer. When she was diagnosed just a few months later, we couldn't do anything else. So it was a big sort of stop on our life. From the genetic testing that we did do, there isn't an actual link between the two diseases. Mine's a blood cancer, hers was a solid tumor. And so for the most part, they're pretty sure it was completely unrelated. It was just sort of bad timing. When she had her PICC line placed so that they could start chemotherapy, she just thought it was a toy. It was a teether, a drumstick, it hung outside of her arm, it flopped around. Don't touch. The PICC line's kind of more like a permanent IV, so it goes into a larger vein and right into the heart. And the nurses immediately told us, be super careful with it. It's direct bloodline access. It can cause infection or bleeding. And we asked them how to keep it safe from an 11-month-old who you can't tell, don't touch that. And they said, oh, put a sock on it, tape it. There was no actual solution. And so I created a little sleeve, a little buttonhole, a little pocket to keep the line and out of her way. And as soon as we put that on her, she completely left the line alone.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
We realized that this wasn't just a problem we were having. It was a problem that was universal with this type of line. And so we said, okay, we'll make a few for the other kids that we know. We had to focus on Saoirse's treatment. But unfortunately, she died from her neuroblastoma at the end of 2011. Saoirse was, she was just happy all the time. She always amazed me because she would get 5 days of chemo in a row and never take an extra nap. And I would get 4 hours of chemo and sleep for 3 days. And I really wanted to bottle her energy and take it. But yeah, she just never let anything get her down. She definitely had her moments, but she was pretty happy right up until the end. We took some time and we thought about whether we wanted to continue to work on this project, which was very close to our grief. And we just felt like it was a really great way to continue having her with us by creating these products, the sleeves, and then also the central line wraps that I had developed for her. Getting them out to not only the kids who needed them, but the adults as well. Caroline is a medical device innovation company, and we manufacture medical garments for safety of PICC lines, central lines, and other vascular access lines. We officially incorporated in October of 2012, and we did our first trade show that November, and we started to sell to hospitals in January of 2013.
My experience with the PICC line would be, daily seeing our patients, but trying to help them just lead being a kid and having normal lives, being able to play the Wii and being able to have a dance party. Products like Caroline, other similar products have helped ease that burden, the change of someone being really cautious of their arm to all of a sudden feeling free range of motion and being able to do things is pretty liberating.
The use of a product like Caroline helps keep things tucked away and out of curious little fingers. It's an easy to use product, and I've just seen wonderful results with people using them, both clinicians as well as family.
They were a long-term family that was here for a long time, and they were making something positive out of something really challenging, and they are continuing to allow the memory of Saoirse to kind of go on through products like this.
I actually finished chemo in July of 2011 and was in remission for about 3 years. And in 2013, I had my second child. And then when he was 8 months old, I was diagnosed as my disease relapsed. So I went in with kidney stones and came out with cancer again. That was kind of a weird, deja vu moment, because he was the same age as she had been when I was first diagnosed, and it took almost 5 years. But in 2019, I had a stem cell transplant, an autologous stem cell transplant. So I'm just about 2 years in remission. The cancer is thankfully not there, taking over.
And no cancer for him, right?
Nope. No, he is just a wild and crazy 8-year-old. To add to our chaos, we decided to sell our house. We had big dreams of what we were going to do with this house, but dealing with cancer and being in and out of treatment and losing our daughter, we just felt like we wanted a change. We are moving into a camper. And we're going to be nomads for a little bit and kind of just see where life takes us. I think it's going to be a good change. She's in here. Here's George lunchbox. She hangs out with us. It's portable.
So she's coming camping with you guys?
Oh yeah.